Big pulled out the marijuana and like 4 bags. It was 4 ounces, and he said he wanted to see it on a scale.
Right.
I was like, oh well, that's always right.
Hold up, Mr. Haskell. Don't use pronouns. Use names. All right. He said who's he?
Lean said he wanted to see it get weighed, and I told him it was always right. But he was like, I want to see it so big. He was like, that ain't a problem. And he walked to his bedroom to get a scale and brought it back to the table and weighed each one and showed him that it was right. And he had was pulling money out of. He had like a zipper on his shirt, I guess. It was like a front zipper.
Lane did?
Yes. And he had he was pulling money out, but he pulled a gun out instead and pointed at Big and started pulling the trigger, and it was just clicking. It wasn't going off or anything. And I didn't panic. I just stepped back. I didn't know what to do. And Big jumped up and grabbed a hold of Lean and slammed him into the front door and knocked out the paneling in the front door. And then he started slamming him. He still had the gun. Lean still had the gun. He wouldn't let it go. And he started slamming him on the table, and he slammed him into the corner where there was a window, and he broke that window. And there was a bunch of blood everywhere, but I don't know where it was coming from. I don't know if it got cut or it was from getting slammed or what. And then I was standing there just sort of in a panic. And I was looking at, I looked over at the front door because there's the other guy that was in the van. I guess he had got alarmed from the window break. I don't know. But he was standing at the door from outside, pointing a gun at me. And he told me to get down. And I took a couple steps back and I took off to the left, running. I ran into the back room, and then I heard a pop, a gunfire. And I stood around the corner because I thought they were going to come around the corner and shoot me, so I just stood there. And there's no way out. It was just a room. There wasn't no back door or anything. So I just stood there and was panicking really. And
Were you afraid?
Yeah. We didn't have they both had weapons and we didn't have any, you know what I mean? So
Had you ever seen your friend Ron with a weapon?
no.
Okay.
And
And did you have a weapon that day?
no.
All right. Now we'll talk about it later. I mean, you have held firearms before, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You've had even some pictures made with them, yes?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
but that day, did you have a weapon?
I did not.
Okay, all right, go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you.
All right, then I heard the squealing of some tires, which I could hear real good because it's a little townhouse, and it echoed, you know what I'm saying, and the windows were busted. So I heard the squealing of some tires. So I stepped around the corner and seen the back of the van taking off. And I looked down and started yelling at Big to get up because I didn't realize, I don't know, I didn't process it, I guess. So I kept yelling at him to get up, and he wouldn't get up, so I panicked. And I took off out the door, and I left and ran back to Pizza Hut and jumped in my truck and drove off.